Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Squared Circle Theater, where on the show we talk about everything wrestling. And on the chopping block today, on everyone's minds, is how did you enjoy the 900th episode of Monday Night Raw? I personally think it sucked, and here's why. They brought in these vignettes from past memories, from like Stone Cold, The Rock, and so forth. And Triple H, of course. And there was no viewing of Stone Cold. There was no viewing of The Rock. There was no viewing of Triple H. There was no big reveal of the GM. It was just Michael Cole saying, I've got another email. There was a big two-header main event with the 5-on-5 main event Nexus taking on members of the WWE and Bret Hart taking on Undertaker. Now, I don't consider the Undertaker Bret Hart match legit just because of the shape Bret Hart is in. He's in no condition to wrestle, and he shouldn't be given the spotlight. I think he should be there to make other wrestlers shine. I did not like the 900th episode of Raw. I thought it was below average. I mean, for the 900th episode of Raw, do something big. I mean, typically I saw Raw, and it looked like they were just trying to do too much at one time. Now, from Raw, there are pros and cons to last night's Raw. And I'm going to talk about the pros, and I'm going to talk about the cons. First, the pros. I liked how Nexus looks strong. I liked how Nexus looks strong. Secondly, I liked the idea of the unification of the titles. The world title, the WWE title, and the Divas title. More competition on both programs. Um, I thought that there were too many promos for just a simple 2 hour show, and that's another con. If you're gonna have 900 episodes, where's the 3 hours time slot? It's 900 episodes, which means 17 plus years. 17 years and 8 months to be exact. So I I think it was just bad booking by WWE Raw and by the creative staff. I got a lot of response saying that CM Punk's promo was probably the best of the night, the highlight of the night. People were saying. Um, in that respect, yes, it probably was because it was probably the only funny thing that stands out in my mind from Monday Night Raw. Nothing legitimately stands out in my mind except pure disappointment. Disappointment in the fact that the matches looked rushed and Raw programming looked like it was trying to get somewhere, and I guess the fans wanted some more. But I think as viewers at home, I think we deserved more than what we got. Especially for the advertising leading up to the 900th episode of Raw. I understand that they said there were going to be no special things, but when you're advertising for 900 episodes of Monday Night Raw, over 17 years of hell-raising experience or something like that, and when you go back in the annals of WWE, and when you bring in that fresh face of the nostalgia look, and you don't have that on Monday Night Raw, I mean, come on. Isn't that bad advertising? Like, what is going on with WWE offices? Another pro is the heels. I liked a lot of the heel confrontations, according to Night of Champions with Lay Cool and Melina. I thought unifying the Divas title and the Women's title was great because it allows the Divas division to get more competitive. And let's be honest, right now, it's pretty much a joke. And one of the cons of Monday Night Raw, actually, it's been a con for a long time. I've just searched around and done some research, and everywhere I go, everyone seems to question, when is this PG rating thing going to end? When is this PG rating thing going to end? Well, it doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon because, let's face it, advertisers don't want to work with 14 plus because they say, "Oh, we don't want to work with these people. Look at the type of programming they're putting out." But I do think that WWE programming needs to go back to 14 plus in order to advance some gimmicks. Gimmicks like Randy Orton, gimmicks like John Cena, Edge, Chris Jericho, Miz. I honestly think that Randy Orton himself has become Stone Cold version 2.0, but better. And in order for Randy Orton to push the envelope as much as he is needed to push the envelope, and I think he really needs to push the envelope, then I think they need to go back to 14 plus. And I also think they need to go back to 14 plus because John Cena's gimmick is being stale. Don't get me wrong, I love John Cena. I love what he does outside the ring for charities and all that stuff. But I think his gimmick is getting stale and the fans are getting sick and tired of it. So overall, I think I give my rating for Raw a 2.5. And overall, it was the most disappointing Raw that I've ever seen. And that wraps it up for episode 1 of Squared Circle Theater. Tune in next time and leave your comments below as to what you thought of Monday Night Raw. Did you like it? Did, did you not like it? And tell me why. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Ciao.